Happy Friday, everybody. Oh my gosh, we've got a great show for you today. There's so much going on today, tomorrow, and so anyway, so this is the morning show. I'm Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at the
fabulous Arizona Center. Oh my gosh, there's so much cool stuff happening.
Do you want to talk about your kitty sweater?
Well,
because
so
this is different for you.
Well, I know it's kind of grandmother-ish.
Nana. Hi, Nana Marshall.
Well, I mean, because we're getting ready to, tomorrow is Cat Fest out at the Mesa Historical Museum tomorrow.
Cat Fest, that's right.
So, yeah, so it's like, sitting here promoting it, so it's going to be a fun day out there hanging out with cats and cat lovers and cat things.
Yep.
So from toys to fashion and everything in between.
For all your feline fancies, head on out to Cat Fest.
That's right.
Well, that'll be a grand old time.
I mean, there's food trucks, so it'll just be fun.
But you're not eating cats at the food trucks.
No. You can have a cat at the food truck, but not on a plate. You can just sit there and hold it.
Maybe an adoptable one, because they don't really want you bringing. They don't want everybody bringing their cats.
You can adopt one
Yeah.
there, but yeah. I mean, then there's gonna be a costume contest for adults to dress up as cats, or in all your cat finery, your feline finery.
Are you gonna dress up like a cat?
That's probably about as dressed up as I'll get for a cat.
Oh, okay. No, you're not even gonna add some ears?
No, but I get a really cool brooch.
Okay.
So.
Gonna add a brooch to your sweater, Nana? Sounds like a good idea.
Maybe I will. I'm gonna go enjoy myself some Cat Fest.
All right. Well, we do have a big day lined up for you. Lots of events. In fact, so many that our intern Dylan actually had to send a second email to get in all of the events
with emergency
that are happening.
updates.
That's
oh
right.
my gosh.
Emergency updates. Because people are sending us events to feature, which
right,
we love.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So please send us more.
Yeah, please. If you do have an event coming up, send them our way. You can reach out to us on Instagram at On The Morning Show, or send us an email at hello@onthemorningshow.com. Events, celebrations, all that good stuff. We would love to.
Exactly. We want to talk about you.
We do. Or just more of Marshall's sweater. It's you or Marshall's sweater, so,
Please, let's talk about you, because, there's not much we can say about.
I beg to differ. I feel like we could have a whole show on that. But we won't. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this and introduce you to our guest for the day. Keep it right here.
Hello and welcome back to the morning show. I'm Marshall Shore.
You mean Nana Shore today? I am Melissa Farley.
Can you speak into the trumpet a little bit? I can't quite hear
Actually,
ya.
that is how we are on a daily basis with each other. But we are here at the fabulous Arizona Center. Got so distracted by your own joke.
I know. I was like, I can hear you in that ear, so I don't need the trumpet.
Here, we'll do a redo.
The fabulous Arizona Center. There we go.
Nailed it. All right.
Exactly.
It is Friday. We love Fridays around here. We're so excited. We also love talking to other people besides ourselves. It's an important thing about this show.
There's people like, oh, not just those two again. Oh, please get somebody else on there.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, well, we're going to make your wish come true right now. We've got Julian Hicks here with us. Hi.
Hello.
How are you, Julian?
Good. How are you?
Good. Great. So we hear that you've got some music projects in the works.
I do, yes.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
So I'm a solo musician from Tempe, Arizona. I create both electronic music and then also rock music. So I release my alternative rock music under the name Joydence, and then I release my electronic dance music under the name Starting. So that way I can kind of create whatever I want and just put it all out there for the world to see.
Is that common? Is that something that a lot of artists do?
I've noticed a lot of large artists that already have like a following have done that, but most local artists that I know kind of try and stick to just one name so that they can get all of their fans kind of under one, name. But I just appreciate doing it that way so that I can do exactly what I want to.
Kind of keep it clean and gotcha. How long have you been making music?
So I've been making music for about 6 years now. I started in junior year of high school, and then I started playing piano, and then as I was listening to more music and just playing piano more often, I was like, I want to make full arrangements of songs. So then I started learning how to kind of create music digitally. I do everything on my computer. So, and then I eventually got a guitar, and now I can kind of do it all myself: guitar, drums, piano, singing, all that kind of stuff.
How long does it take you to make a new track?
It can totally depend, but it can be upwards from like just 4 hours to like months. I feel like usually I'll write the main core of the song within like a week, and then I'll spend the months following like perfecting it down to like the last little millisecond of the song to make sure it all sounds right.
And how do you know when it's done? That's always the artist question is it done? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely show it to my friends a lot to make sure that they think it's all right. And then also, once I've started a song, I kind of know where I want it to end up roughly. So once it gets to around that point, I'm like, well, if I can't nitpick it anymore, then it ought to be done. I should put it out there.
So as a solo artist, kind of what's your goal? Like, do you want to have your music featured in films? Are you looking to like compose? Like, what is kind of your dream sort of future, if you could have it?
Well, I just love making music as much as I can. So kind of the end goal would be to have a successful career solo. So that'd be like playing shows, having the widest audience that I possibly could. And then also creating music for film, because I do compose music also for film, being that I went to a ASU for film. I was making music for like my peers, and I also make it for just friends of friends.
Yeah.
So just being able, if I'm already making it every day, why not try and get the broadest audience that I can?
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I hear you just put out a new song.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put out a 3-song EP called, it's Joy-D.1. It's kind of confusing to say out loud, but when you see it online, I think it looks cool.
Fair. Okay.
But it's 3 songs, and these are just some songs that I've been working on recently. I kind of try and, as I'm working on things, just keep putting them out and not sit on them for too long, because otherwise I'll never release anything.
So is there a specific inspiration or theme to these songs that you created?
I find that as I work on music, just as I progress, I kind of get better at certain things, and I feel like with this project, I've probably done the best job of recording like my vocals. Being that I do everything in my room at home, I feel like there's not really a theme for the songs, but I just feel like it best showcases at least my vocal possibilities, because I don't consider myself a singer at all. I'm more a multi-instrumentalist, but I kind of consider it like a necessity. If I'm going to make catchy songs, I may as well sing on it too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, cool. Well, I heard a rumor that we have something. That
I believe so. Yes.
You. Okay, Theo, let's hear it.
Thank you.
Cool.
So can you tell us a little bit about the process? I mean, digital versus sitting there playing every instrument. So what's your process for creating that piece?
So for that song specifically, well, with most songs, like I said, vocals are kind of like my last thought. So that's kind of the last cherry on top. But I usually start with drums to kind of set the rhythm so that I can record things to it. And being that I don't have an actual drum set, I have to sample. So I have like sample packs, or I find songs that have drums on them already, and then I will take that little clip and then alter it so that it sounds unique and like my own. And then use that sound to create the drum track. And in that song, I think it sounds relatively live, which is kind of the goal. Yeah. And then record the layers of guitars on top of that, and then kind of just add layers and layers and layers on top of that loop of drums until I can separate them all out into the song, record vocals for certain parts, record additional guitar or strings or whatever it is.
It's funny because this is actually Pat's newest obsession, is making all digital music. And so there's groups like Matt and Kim that he really likes, and you know, he'll listen to a lot of like the Chainsmokers and just kind of try to understand the sounds that they use. And so his thing that he's been having a blast with is creating drum tracks out of like found noises, and so he made me like with my tap shoes like make all these sounds, and now he's trying to use that for a track. So it can be really kind of fun and innovative of like how you layer and choose what sounds go into it. Yeah.
One thing is, I'm thinking it's like, you know, there was an album in the 60s, Sounds the Sound, that was all found music. It was all found sounds creating an entire album.
Yep. Yeah. No, that's a thing. But I just think it's funny too, because he and I have very different tastes. So like a lot of times when he's making his music, it's kind of I would consider it like, oh, that's something that I would like, that I would put in a film like as background, you know, or like kind of filler mood setter in music. And I used to be married to a rave DJ, and I like real heavy like bass, you know, and so when I thought he was doing electronic music, I was like, where's your bass? But I'm curious kind of how do you find your sound? Like how do you kind of find that identity with your sound on these kinds of projects that you're doing? Yeah,
I have like some main inspirations, namely like big bands like Sweet Trip and Stereolab. They're kind of my favorite in the way that they meld genres that I like, because I feel like I listen to a wide variety of music, and they'll blend like that kind of electronic glitchy sound with like a kind of like a punk guitar sound.
Yeah.
Or Stereolab will do the electronic drums with a jazzy French singer on top of it. And I guess that was kind of my goal in creating my own sound, was to take the things that I liked, and it just kind of so worked out that I don't have a drum set, so let me do the drums digitally, and then, but I do have a guitar, so let me play the guitar and then sing on top of that. So definitely that, but then also my interest in like electronic music has kind of, it helps vice versa. When I'm creating like electronic music where I'm not singing on top of it, it's all digital. That helps me when I go back to working on like Joydence, like my guitar music, because then I know how to produce better. So it kind of helps itself back and forth.
That's interesting. I think it's really cool too that like there's so many different things you can do. I'm sure people were doing this, but like we know about it now. Like, you know, Charlie XCX, I don't know if I say that right. But the fact that she like had a song and then basically did the same song, like totally, you know, and released it. Like, I just think that's so cool, because that's not something you've seen a lot of artists do, you know, it's like, oh, here's a different way to do this same track, basically. So I don't know, it's cool. And of course, my husband and I have very different opinions about which one is better. So. Okay, and I'm not hitting on you, but look at his hands, Marshall. He has like the most beautiful, you could be a hand model.
Oh, thank you.
In addition to the music career, just saying.
Thank you. I'll consider that.
No, I always notice people's hands, and I was like, yeah, I could see him playing the piano, but also holding an apple, like, beautifully.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. The opening of a movie. Yes. There you go, him holding an apple with his music playing in the background.
Right.
The apple drops.
It's a full, see, you're a full business here.
Yeah.
Okay, so share where people can find your music.
So you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, soon to be on SoundCloud as well. It's on YouTube. It's under the name Joydence, Joydence, and then also I create my electronic music under the name Starting, which is just starting with a period at the end.
Is it hard to get your music up on those platforms?
It's quite easy, actually. They have different sites that distribute your music for you.
Okay.
So the one that I use is called DistroKid, and a lot of my friends use that as well. And you just go onto their website, you pay like a yearly fee, and then you choose which sites you want to upload it to, and they do it for you.
Awesome.
So it's
like podcasting.
Yeah. Kind of, or like YouTube or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, Julian, for joining us. It was so great to hear a sample of your work. Please, if you liked what you heard, or you just think he's a cool guy, check out his music, and honestly, sharing it, leaving reviews is always really helpful to artists. So please, 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 even if you can't financially support a musician, you can still have a big impact on their career and their success by doing some very simple things. So thanks for being with us. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
And hello and welcome back on this fabulous Friday to the morning show. I'm Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at
the fabulous Arizona Center.
I got distracted. Sorry, I was looking outside. Bless you. Okay.
And I was trying not to sneeze, and it wasn't going very well. So there you go.
Okay, this is real life with Melissa and Marshall.
That's right.
So
and all the bumps and the warts and
sneezes and
exactly
and Nana sweaters. It's great. It's great to know us, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, you have a little kitten.
Are you petting yourself right now?
I am. Well, it's a little kitten that is just kind of like, oh man, look at that scale. Because we've all had those moments.
I just had one of those moments. I know. Actually, this belt. Yep. Oh, it's doing it. This belt has a history of just like popping open. Like I'll be sitting there and it'll just be like spring.
Well, I was thinking it looks very much like a wrestler belt. Like the way.
Thank you.
Like. You went to the Coliseum and you won.
I did. Yeah.
And so.
Yeah. Yes.
A lucha libre mask, and there you go.
Pat and I did this really weird photo shoot one time. It was back when I was still really fit and I was like in a bikini on the beach, but I had a lucha libre mask on. So I was like doing these like sexy poses with the mask, and people were like, I don't know how to feel about this. Yeah. Anyway.
Understandable.
Well, it's Friday.
It is indeed Friday, and there's a heck of a lot going on.
What is going on historically for this Friday?
Well, let's take a look.
Okay.
All right, so on this date in 1930, the Phoenix City Planning and Zoning Commission laid out a phoenix getting ready for it to grow. And so basically they were designing it to accommodate about 220,000 people.
Wow.
Even at that point, it was under 50,000, but they could see that Phoenix was going to grow. And so what I love about this photo is taken in the 20s. You can definitely see Camelback Mountain. And so lots of buildings you may be like, hey, I know that building. Indeed you do.
Indeed you do. Well, very cool. And way to see into the future for Phoenix growth. That's
right.
awesome.
And now it's like, what is it, like 5-point-something million?
God, I don't know. Yeah.
So from that 225,000 to 100,000 to boom. A lot more folks now.
A lot of people.
And projected by 2050 to be even larger.
What was it? Double?
I think it's not like double.
Yeah.
And so lots of folks running around.
Lots of folks running around. That sounds like something to celebrate.
Indeed. Well, the first thing we're going to celebrate is learn about Butterfly Day.
I would love to learn about butterflies.
So, I mean, they are pollinators. They basically
They're
help.
pollinators.
Indeed. And so, okay, so how many wings does a butterfly have?
2 on each side.
For 4.
4.
Yes, indeed. You are correct in that.
Yay!
All right, but what I was surprised by, how do butterflies taste their food?
Through their feet.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
I'm not like a butterfly expert, but I spend every time I go somewhere, I travel somewhere, if they have like a butterfly experience, I usually go. I think it's really cool. And I was just reading this morning, it's actually really sad because of the hotter planet. Like a lot of species have decreased by like 22% of butterflies. So yeah, but I love butterflies.
Well, I know I haven't seen when Desert Botanical Gardens is going to do their butterfly experience, but that's always a lot of fun.
It is fun. And then there's the butterfly pavilion that's off of the 101.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a cool thing.
Indeed. Well, and then also today is Dribble to Work Day.
dribble, as in basketball dribble?
As in
not
basketball.
Like dribble down your
and
chin.
so, right, not as in like, yeah, eating soup and it's dribbling down
you
your
are
chin.
in nana mode today. I don't know.
I know, exactly. So I should be making chicken soup for everybody to drool on themselves.
That sounds nice.
So, but no, it's really a day to just kind of take an interest in women's sports, especially basketball. And I thought it was so timely because, we've been talking Title IX over in Melrose is going to be opening up soon. So that's exciting. Talking about a women's sports bar. And so there you go. It is Dribble to Work
Day.
Exactly.
You would not be coordinated enough to do that, but you can give it a try.
Right, exactly. Hopefully others folks are, because
Yeah,
I would lose my ball. It would bounce
Let's move
away
on.
and
Let's move on
never
from
to be
that
seen again.
Okay.
All right. And then it is Child's Craft Day.
Oh, as in make a craft with a child or
Yes.
make a child's craft?
Basically, children making crafts.
Oh, I want to make a children's craft.
So, it's like, everybody loves crafting. Nurtures creativity, self-accomplishment, and then you wind up with a cool thing.
You do, yeah.
So there's all kinds of ways, where it's from finger painting, even taking shaving cream and food coloring. You can all kinds of ways to.
And if you want to go somewhere to do that, the Children's Museum of Phoenix has actually an art studio, and you can bring your kiddo. And there's usually a different craft every day. They can usually paint a structure, all sorts of good things. So, yeah.
Very fun. And then, today is a really special day because it's March 14th. Mm-hmm. So March is the third month.
Okay.
So 3.14. Which is also the mathematical equation for pi.
Pi Day.
So it is Pi Day, and it's a great day for pi to just randomly show up.
Ooh.
And so.
And here is pi.
Indeed, and there we go. We have pi.
Way to do it, Anne. Nice job. Thank you, Dylan.
Indeed, well done.
Okay.
So.
I will have a bite of pie with you.
Yum.
Oh, hold on.
As we get some blueberry pie. Oh, yeah.
My fork slid into the pie and.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Yum. Well, happy Pie Day. We hope you get pie.
Happy Pie Day. Hope you're celebrating with some pie.
You could take a drive to Rock Springs Cafe and get a pie, or go to a local baker and get some delicious pie.
I mean, there's all kinds of places making pie, and especially today, because they know exactly what's going to happen. All those people getting 3.1 for pie.
Apparently, this is my cheat day, because I already had donuts this morning, too. So now I'm having donuts and pie.
Some days you just need a little hello.
Okay. So.
All right, so.
Other than it being Pie Day.
Right, so what are some other things that we should be doing other than eating pie?
I would love to tell you.
Because you can only eat so much pie.
I know. Well, everyone's favorite drinking holiday is right around the corner, St. Patrick's Day. So there is going to be a St. Patty's Day bar crawl at Wasted Grain in Scottsdale at 3 p.m. tomorrow. So if you're ready to get lucky, I'm not sure what they're offering to guarantee by that statement. The day crawls are one of the most fun parties in town. You can discover new places, meet new friends. You get one ticket, and that gets you access to Scottsdale with 5+ participating bars. So basically, you buy your ticket. That provides you access to 5 different locations.
Okay.
You'll also get some free complimentary welcome shots, some Lucky Shamrock surprises, festive drink specials, and a chance to dance to some Irish tunes. Plus, you can dress up if you want and compete in the Best Dressed contest for a chance to win prizes. So
it's like the Best Dressed Leprechaun?
Yeah, or just showing out your green. I don't know, Marshall. I don't know. It is a 21+ event, in case you couldn't have guessed that would be the case.
Those welcome shots did not give it away.
Yeah.
Because, childhood drinking is such a
big problem. It's a big problem here. No. So check-in is between 3 and 5 p.m. and the bar crawl actually happens from 5 to 11 p.m. And really reasonable price. It's anywhere from $20 to $25. So not too bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. Okay, and we've already talked about this. We had Kate on. Marshall is wearing the sweater, but don't forget about Cat Fest at the Mesa Historical Museum at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
See, and look at that art. So that's the reason why we're doing it out at the museum.
Yeah.
Is because they have this amazing collection of Kate Kuykendall and her art.
Absolutely.
So, and this is just a smattering. I mean, she did tarot cards, costumes, all kinds of things.
Well, just a reminder, it's free to attend from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you do bring a cat, they are not allowed inside the museum, so they would only be allowed outside. And what time is your talk, Marshall?
I have no idea.
He has no idea. Just kidding. I won't.
It's going to be between the hours of 10 and 4.
Okay. Okay, that's super helpful.
You're welcome. Glad I could be of service. But it's going to be Arizona Cat Tales, and we're going to talk about cat history of Arizona.
All right.
So,
can't go wrong there.
No.
Well, just stay for the whole time. That way you
Well,
don't
you
have to worry
know,
about
that's what
missing
I'm
it.
going to do. So I don't think they have a schedule at this moment.
Okay, so this next one is for the Swifties. This is a tailgate with, wait till you see how they spell tail. Tailgate takeover at Westgate in Glendale at 4 p.m. This is happening today through Sunday. Are you ready for it, Glendale? So basically, this is an Eras Tour reunion that's happening the 14th through the 16th. You can basically relive the magic of the Eras Tour. There's going to be flash mobs, dance parties, karaoke, themed brunches, a 3-hour concert from Lover, and so much more. So all you have to do is say yes to this love story. It's 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and it's $33 for each day.
Okay. So it's not you just go up one day and you stay for 3 days.
No.
Okay.
Will we be seeing you out at the tailgate, Marshall?
I doubt it.
No, you'll be at Cat Fest.
I will be at Cat
Okay.
Fest, exactly.
We've also got Movies on the Field. This is going to be Happy Gilmore playing at Mountain America Stadium at ASU Tempe. It's 10 a.m. in the morning, so early morning. You can bring sunglasses, sit on the field of the stadium, and enjoy your favorite films on the big screen while soaking up that Arizona sunshine. And like I said, this is 10 a.m. and it is free to attend. So that's kind of a fun one. Okay, we've got the Wizard of Oz musical happening at Chandler Center for the Arts at 7:30 p.m. That is today and tomorrow. Everybody knows this tale. It is $38 to $58 depending on your seating choice. And today there's shows at 7:30, and tomorrow there's a matinee at 2:30, and then one again at 7:30. So this is a fun production to take the family to. You know, so a lot of plays, musicals have mature themes, but this is a good one for those kids.
Right. I mean,
yeah.
The Wizard of Oz is, y'all know the story already.
We all know it. Okay, we also have a speed game event at Good Game Cafe in Flagstaff at 6 p.m. So basically you grab a seat and join in for a fast-paced, action-packed speed game event. And so whether you're there to meet new people or just looking to enjoy some quick, friendly competition, this is a perfect event for you. Basically how this works is they play a variety of board games like Don't Break the Ice, Battleship, Connect 4, and more, and quick, exciting 5-minute rounds. The best part, you get to rotate through and play with different players, so that way you're meeting a bunch of people, keeping the energy high.
So it's kind of like a cross between speed dating.
Kinda, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's speed games.
Right,
yeah,
right. So
yeah.
that way it's like you're not necessarily playing the same Battleship game, but you just keep moving from...
I wonder how much you actually get to talk, though, because you're probably really focused on what you're doing. Like, do you even notice the other person?
Right.
Yeah. Okay, it's $10 just for standard. If you're a student, it is only $8. This is an 18-plus event, and it's happening from 6 to 8 p.m. That's in Flagstaff, so that sounds like a good time.
You sunk my battleship.
I didn't ever like that game that much. I just thought it was kind of boring. Okay, this one, right in theme with Cat Fest. Movie night with cats at Hunter's Kitten Lounge in Tucson at 7 p.m. Yep. So there's going to be lots of kitties who would love to snuggle up and watch a movie with you. They will be showing Twilight, and your ticket includes entry to the lounge for the length of the movie, a drink, and a snack or candy, plus those kitty snuggles. So it's $25, 7 to 9 p.m. What, you look perplexed.
Well, no, because they just let the cats run around the theater.
Why not?
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be somebody's job to clean up afterwards at some point, but, you know. Okay, and then we've got a couple special events going on. One was sent to us. Thank you so much for sending your event our way. This is the Lucky Clover Barnhouse Benefit at the Barnhouse in Peoria at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So there's going to be just a lovely night of food, drinks, live music, raffles, auctions, and it's all for their annual fundraiser. It starts, doors open at 4:45, and the event goes from 5 to 9 p.m. And again, this is a fundraising event, so tickets are $125 for the Barnhouse.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I could read this, or you could just tell us about the cool thing that you're doing with Amy Sedaris.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Scottsdale Center for the Performing Arts. We are going to be on Sunday. It's going to be me and Amy Sedaris on stage, chatting it up, getting all chummy as we talk about her books, her TV shows, from Strangers with Candy to At Home with Amy Sedaris. And
so for those who don't know, who is Amy Sedaris?
She is a humorist. She's an author. She's a craft genius, comedian. David Sedaris is her brother.
Yep.
And so it's going to be such a fun time as we get to spend time with Amy talking about, I don't know, it's like last I heard she had a pet rabbit that passed away, but she's just has this whole rabbit thing. So I'm sure we'll talk about rabbits, crafting, who knows what we'll get into. I don't even know what I'm wearing yet. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I can't be there. I'll still be in Palm Springs, but this sounds like a fabulous event.
It's going to be so much fun. I mean, I adore Amy. Oh, you know, it's going to be so much fun. I'm also wondering what she's going to wear and what antics she's going to pull on stage. So it's going to be a fun time. So you'll want to be sure and come and check it out as we talk about, they basically have said there's nothing off the table.
Oh, wow. That's kind of rare.
So,
that almost
yeah,
never
I
happens.
know. I was really surprised by that. She doesn't want to see the questions before, so it's just like, we are just going to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have a good time.
Oh, it's going to be
a blast.
hoot. Yeah.
Speaking of hoots, let's give some hoots for some birthdays.
Oh, some birthdays.
It's your birthday. Jump up, go have a great day. Everyone has come to see you. Make a wish and hope it comes true.
I feel like I'm celebrating a birthday right now because I'm eating
Because you're eating pie.
pie. Yeah,
All right. So E equals MC squared.
it sure does.
So who does that remind you of?
I should know this, shouldn't I?
Albert Einstein.
I was gonna say.
Yes, because it's his birthday.
No, I know.
I mean, the theory of relativity, you know, I mean, such a brilliant mind. So, and it's his birthday, so happy birthday to Albert Einstein.
That is actually Charlie's middle name. Charles Einstein Shanahan III. I don't know where the third came from. I just thought it sounded classy. So.
Because he's a classic psychic dog? Psycho dog, not psychic.
Well, so originally we were thinking about calling him Einstein because I love the idea of like calling a dog Einie. I thought that was so cute. But he was just such a Charlie, and like he knew his name so well, so we didn't change it. So anyway, happy birthday, Albert Einstein.
All right, and then Michael Caine, who you know that voice for that Cockney accent. He's been in over 160 films.
Wow.
He is turning 91.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, go watch Dirty Rotten Scoundrels with Michael Caine and Steve Martin to celebrate his birthday. It is such a funny film. Ugh, I love it.
And then, you're probably not going to know this name, but I threw it in just because. So, Amir Khan, he is turning 59. He's a big Bollywood star. And I was like, we really haven't done much with Bollywood, but what I love is, back in 2013, he was on Time's 100 Most Influential People. grew up in a Bollywood family, has been in a slew of Bollywood movies. And so, which I love Bollywood. Do you like Bollywood movies?
I do, yeah.
So, I mean, they're just so much fun and, you know, I mean, they're so almost innocent.
I know.
So.
Yeah, no, they're really wonderful.
And then Simone Biles, who is a gymnast.
Yeah.
Indeed, she's won 4 medals at the Rio Olympics. She has set the record for the most gold medals in women's gymnastics at a single game, and she is turning 27.
And she's a remarkable role model. Happy birthday, Simone Biles. Incredible woman. Yeah.
Indeed, she's 27. And look at what she's done.
I know. We had pie.
I was thinking, and we had pie. So Simone, happy birthday to you and so many others. If you have something you'd like to celebrate, you know, all you got to do is send it to us at On The Morning Show or hello@onthemorningshow.com. And we will be happy to put it out there so that way other folks can celebrate along with you.
Yes, we would love nothing more than to celebrate and shout out you on our show. So please take us up on that and keep sending your events too if you've got events you'd like to send in. All right. Well, you've got a big weekend ahead of you.
I know.
I've got
and
a big weekend.
You got to get on the road.
I got to get on the road. So we will be back with you. I won't. He will on Monday morning. Actually, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, man, I can't pinch you. I might have to wait till you get back to pinch you.
You might.
So.
All right. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. Definitely not a shortage of things to do. So get out and experience something awesome. We will see you on Monday.